Alright, there we go.
My logic bad. Just I'm thinking wrong. I don't know what to tell you.
Miss Charles, Brutus, you watched what could be. You don't know if they're alive. Honestly, they're not moving. They are in pools of their own blood. Gray's sort of crimson-ish blood is mixing with Ink's gold.
Goop.
Gold, yeah, like gold-black goop that is just pooling into a muddy, gross color.
Should never have caught you.
Guys,
Yeah,
don't worry.
Oh dear God.
I have two first level spell slots left, and I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on both of you.
Alright, you both wake up.
One of you gets 9 hit points. One of you gets 6.
You take the 9.
Yeah, I'll take the 9. I'm not gonna
it.
lie. I'm gonna take the 9. 9's mine.
And Gray, you are stiff and sore, and Ink, you feel your body like re-inflate like a balloon as you just like. Have you ever seen like those big mascot balloons being inflated on like a football field, where they like look like they're pulling themselves out? Yeah, that. As it just pop, 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 pop. As Ink, your quote-unquote bones relock into place. Or Gray, your joints shift to the point where they are supposed to be, probably. Doc runs over and looking at both. What the hell happened?
I'm that being. like get up and like limp onto the table. Do I still feel that same clawed feeling? Oh, Matt.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I still feel that like same clawed feeling in my chest?
The same sort of pressure?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Oh, do I? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's there.
Alright.
Also, the martyr's gone.
Hmm.
It's not on you, at least.
Can I attempt to summon it?
Yep.
Don't now. Just wait.
It's in your hand.
Just
And
wait.
you know how I described... I have told you there's charms on it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a new one.
What does it look like?
It hurts to stare at.
I am a masochist. Like cough on the table, like fucking blood, or well, the equivalent of blood.
Seems like it's its face. But thousands.
Multiple faces, yeah.
Guys, let's go to bed, please.
Yeah.
What happened?
Just call
Where's
it a day.
the sword?
I think I'm gonna, with a heavy heart, I'm gonna go to bed.
That's fair.
I'm gonna like limp over and just stumble and probably fall on the ground. Oof.
Well, both Brutus and Gray are gonna be like out of commission for about 4 days.
Yep. This is our week to relax.
Ink, as this moment, you stand and you just fall over.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Gray, I don't think you've tried to get up. It is real hard.
No. Honestly, no. I'll just stay halfway in the bookshelf.
Come on, buddy. Let's go to the bed.
Good. Hold up, hold on.
You can. It's right up there.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound really bad at this moment, but I think you're good if you want to go back to you want to go back to your people.
Can't really help. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Cats.
saying.
Here, actually. And she reaches into her bag and pulls out potions. They
Oh,
wake up.
what are they?
Potions. Healing.
Okay.
Oh, and these 4 are sleep potions. They'll knock you the fuck out.
Sweet. I can't take those.
They keep you
Oh.
from dreaming.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet. Okay, maybe I can. I don't really want to find out, but I kind of want to find out.
And then you see Doc pulls a splinter, like the size of a longsword, out of her arm.
Oh,
Right.
jeez. You
Gross.
okay?
She was
Oh my
decently
word.
close to the blast, so yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out without moving because it's a bracelet. I'm gonna use. Let's see. I'm just gonna use a 3rd level cure wounds on her because she's tapped. Which is
think
gonna
I'm
be
just gonna-
19 points.
Fall asleep.
Okay.
It's just a safer area. And before Brutus tries to touch me in any way to take me anywhere, I'm healing myself because I'm not taking any chances.
It's Charles, and yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh, my bad. I heal myself 23.
Can you walk now, actually?
Probably. I don't really know. Am I in the desk? Like, is it through me, or am I just, like, on
I
it?
mean, pulling yourself out, you do feel that the wood had stabbed you a few places. And you, like, have to, like, shift yourself, like, sort of like a Jenga puzzle almost, to try and get yourself out. Not Jenga. But you get what I mean. You know those... Do you know the game where it's, like, just, like, a box of, like, sticks and you gotta stack them?
Yeah.
Get it
That.
out.
That.
Charles,
And you have to, like, shift yourself and, like, pull a bit. But you are able to get out.
Charles, can I have your hand?
Yep.
just a little
I'm
pull,
just
thank
gonna
you.
plant myself and pull.
Yeah, I can walk and stuff, right? Like, I'm good. Obviously, I'm not great, but, like, I'm good enough. Take that.
The
as a
silence
yes.
is concerning.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay, Doc, we're all
Sorry.
good.
Yeah, Doc nods and looks at you a bit worried, but steps out.
I can heal myself. I'm all good. I still got, I guess, still 3 charges. That was just me. That was not. That's just me. I still got 3 charges on my healing. So.
And do you sleep?
Do you want to sleep next to Ink, or like? There's
Here. No, don't worry about it. Here's. I can technically just fall asleep on top of my flying thing in the air, but I haven't really
no. Alright,
tested it
you
yet.
do that. I'm gonna go sleep on the chair.
Wait, no, wait. Before you do that, here's some potions that she gave me. I believe
What
it
do you give
was
me?
some sleeping potions and some healing potions. Just when people wake up, because I'm assuming I'm not gonna wake up as early as you are. I don't know. I didn't get a number.
4 sleeping potions was what I heard.
Oh, there's numbers? Oh, shoot. I was listening. How did I not get this?
What was the healing?
I'm assuming it's 4 and 4.
4 of what? Greater? Normal?
I don't know. Just healing potions in your head. Okay? Okay, you
I
take
need to
3
put 'em-
you
I need
take
to
3
put it on paper.
you take 3 of each and just hand them out to everyone when they wake up. And if they aren't asleep right now, use the sleeping potion on them because I think they're going to need it.
Are they asleep, Matt?
That's up to them.
I'm sure Ink's passed out considering I had to carry him to bed. Oh, Brutus. How do you sleep?
Brutus, you sleep?
I'm alive.
That's not what I asked. Are you asleep? I'm just gonna pour the liquid down your throat. Go to bed.
So you pour the sleeping potion down his throat?
Yeah.
Okay. Brutus, you are unconscious in the next minute.
Nice.
Right.
Without dreams, which is very important.
That is super important. I'm gonna give the other 2 back to you because I don't need one. It's-
Oh, right. I'm not going to bed. You can just give them away.
I think you should drink.
Great, I will say,
I don't.
those points of exhaustion probably aren't gonna disappear unless you actually try.
Yeah,
and
you
sleep.
need to sleep.
But I don't need to sleep, do I?
You don't need to sleep, but at the state you're in, your body is telling you go to sleep, you idiot.
You're in a
Oh,
catatonic state,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, either you sleep with dreams or you take the chance.
If you don't remember, you were dropped to the point where your physical body was half of its maximum capacity.
Yeah. I
And
should have
then put
died.
through a wall. Your
They
body is yelling at you to just Stop.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do, Charles? You see Gray look around. There's no more beds. She looks at the rug and she just she just slowly lays on the floor.
Use this chair.
No, it's too late.
Yeah, and Gray, do you drink the potion?
No, I just go. Wait. Yes. Yes, I drink the
Okay.
potion.
I'm gonna collect blankets for everyone because I'm a good host. And I am gonna go get blankets for Brutus and Gray. And Gray
Mama
has one.
Charles.
Nope,
I have
don't know
I have
if
a sleeping
I'll
bag in
ever-
my backpack. I just didn't take it out.
And
I don't know.
Charles, do you
Yeah.
go to sleep?
Once I get everyone situated, yeah, I'm gonna pass out in this chair with my feet up.
Do you take the potion?
Nah, I don't need it. I'm gonna save that.
And did you give the potion to Ink?
I did not. He was unconscious from what I remember. So.
Wonderful! Charles and Ink.
Okay.
I gave you the dream-stopping potion for a reason, idiots.
I thought it was just for her convenience,
You know,
okay?
I think Brutus
When have
has
I
an
ever done
immunity to that stuff too.
Uh-huh.
It's funny.
Well, this isn't
Whatever.
magical sleep, so it can make it's different. Yeah, Brutus can still be put to
Can
sleep
I?
by horse tranquilizer.
Oh, I meant
Wait.
like. Ah, never mind.
Yeah, buddy.
But Charles and Brutus, or not Brutus, Ink, you two
What?
don't dream because I'm not an asshole.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
you do
What's the problem
dream.
with dreaming for us?
You do dream, but it's whatever you want. Because normally when I say you dream, it tends to
I was
keep
thinking,
you killing.
actually, Matt, if I, well, could quote unquote fall asleep, could I just go into the murder? Because it would be like my consciousness essentially, right?
Yeah, sure. The
That's a
martyr
genius
is-
idea.
Yeah, the martyr is there, just how you left it.
Okay, I'm sure
Huh.
it's fine.
I'm sure
You
it's
see,
great.
you see 12 sitting, like, sort of in the, like, just at the table, reading, like, what looks to be a magazine. Oh, hello.
Say, let's take a couple steps forward. Is there any difference here?
What do you mean? I mean, other than you being here, nope.
Well, I guess that's a normal thing, I guess. But the blade that turned
blade?
into that being?
What blade? You're alright. I mean, you did ask that strange question.
Okay, for a moment, I'm gonna stop. And I'm just gonna smile weirdly for a moment. So my eyes lighten up. Just ever so slightly. Huh. A veil. A veil has been put over my eyes.
As you say that, make a wisdom save.
Why would you ever do that?
That's a 3.
The room glitches is the best way I can describe what happens. As it goes back to that darkness. And instead of the crystal, there's that statue. And it cuts back. And you vaguely remember what you saw for like not it lasts for about as long as you blink.
How intriguing.
And you look down and the sort of glass and gold veins on you. A few of them pulse black every now and again.
How intriguing. Say, could you speak to me now?
I am. I mean, I'm right here.
Oh,
That's 12.
oh. Huh. How odd.
Actually, I believe my name's an even number.
12 is an even number. How peculiar that you wouldn't know of that. My, this changes everything. Here, clasp my hands together. Take a seat. I'm just gonna stare at the gem in the center of the room.
It gradually twists.
You know, I will say to you, hold my finger up. I have about 8 hours or so to kill. It would be nice if you could show me something. Let's hold my hands together. I don't really have much to bargain with, really anything at all, but I would like to know something, even if it was just a word, something minor. Because, frankly, you are, well, technically within me. And what good is a man if he does not know himself?
You can feel 12's, judging gaze of, I know I'm technically a voice in your head, so it's a bit hypocritical to say this. But who are you talking to? Because everyone else is asleep. And he, air quotes.
There was a blade that entered here. Momentarily, it almost sliced through, well, everything. I'm not sure if it still exists here. Well, frankly, it probably does, because I've seen, some intriguing things. If you'd mind, and just, I'm gonna, beckon him over.
Oh, you mean that.
Hmm?
That makes a bit more sense. Yeah, no, he's here, I think. It.
They. Who? Oh my.
No, it's an it.
Oh. I just see a lot of faces and assume a lot of people.
I guess that they would make sense, too.
I would love
It's pulling a veil over everything. I believe the others will start to see through it in a little bit. Give it a little while.
Eventually. I'd assume Shay would notice first. Then maybe...
She already knows. She's having a panic attack in the other room.
Oh my. Wow. It's intriguing.
Yeah, right. Delilah's with her. Seems the younger of us are a bit more sensitive. One's going ballistic.
That would make a decent amount of sense.
Adeline's taking care of him. I'm here to watch the crystal. Because you know.
Doesn't move. So it doesn't move.
That's the plan.
Frankly.
And I mean, I have all the time in the world, so.
True. Oh my. To see this thing, though, is a
Yeah,
peculiarity.
I would recommend looking at it. Seriously, though. You know, my whole shtick is time.
Yes. It's just...
How would you feel if you basically took a look at the timeline and tried to touch the end and the beginning at the same time? I don't know how to describe it. It's a bit...
Oh, I get it. Well, if
You
you'd so...
probably know the sense of unraveling, in a way.
I read about this in a paper once.
Yeah, if you had been any less resilient, I'm pretty sure you and subsequently me and One and Adeline and Delilah would probably cease to exist.
Why?
Don't do that again.
That makes sense.
I enjoy existing.
I would say that too, yes. But there is an intrigue in all of this.
Oh, of course.
way
That's why we're here.
The way I see it, I wrote about this once a long, long time ago, back in grade school. I got a B for the paper because nobody really cared much about my metaphors. For a weave to exist, there must be a single thread that encompasses it all, right?
That's the general consensus.
There cannot be a thread that exists without a beginning and the end.
That would be logical, yes.
This may just be a being outside of logic. Or something that could...
No, most definitely.
Maybe...
I believe Adeline talked about them, not much anymore, but she did. Old gods?
Beings from different planes. Well, not planes, but planes upon planes.
Not more like the planes between planes.
Ah.
bit complicated, because normally that's consensed as the astral sea,
Yes.
but to my knowledge, and trust me, I don't really understand what's going on. I've been alive for a very short amount of time, and always confused. But Adeline has explained it, that they are sort of... Each plane exists in its own bubble.
Mm-hmm.
That includes the astral sea. But when the astral sea is considered the in-between, what's between the two
The
bubbles?
in between.
Exactly.
So a space that could exist, but also technically doesn't. It's Oh, I understand. Like Aleph. Or Aleph. No, I think that's the term for it. The smallest form of infinity that can exist.
Yes. I believe Adeline's mentioned something like that.
Huh. How interesting. Oh my. Because infinity is a concept, isn't it?
Well, not really.
It's really ironic coming from someone who controls time itself.
Well, exactly. It's not a concept. It's rather finite, in a weird way. Infinity is forever, but it is also until the end of forever. It's a bit hard to explain.
Yeah.
Adeline does 100% better job than I do.
Well, I understand. There's larger forms of infinity, correct? It's just a numerical value.
And to paint the scene for everyone, 12 has like a bowl of rice that he's eating.
I love rice.
Very interesting.
Mostly
Yeah, I mean,
because I have a bowl of rice and that's what I'm eating.
if there are larger forms of infinity of each other, then logistically there is no true end to it. But at the same time, a number cannot exist without there being a final end point.
As you're talking, he sort of like directs his eyes to the crystal.
Logistically, there can never be a truly infinite thing. Every thread has its end and beginning, but they could always just be attached to each other.
Well, you just looked at the end of ours.
Huh.
That's, I think, sir. It's a bit hard to tell. But
Why?
I could be construed as the end of ours. You know, being a represent time and all.
Then maybe it's just the space between the beginning and the end.
I doubt they're very talkative, so I guess we'll never know.
True.
I mean, once Adeline comes to and starts remembering things, I'm sure she'll
Realize.
Art.
Yes.
actually experiment with.
Say, are you aware of...
Do you want something to eat before we get there?
Sure, I'd love something simple.
A bowl of, like, garlic shrimp and, like, butter and rice.
I was...
Here's in front of you.
Oh my. You know, being thrown through a door, this really helps. I'm gonna start eating.
Yeah, yes, that did look rather painful.
Oh my. It's really good. You know, frankly, I don't know how something like this would have to do with Brutus. Thinking about it.
Oh,
Yes.
Have he explained his story to you?
I mean, eating like it won't be against. Well, I know that he punched a ley line and then came to after multiple events with his brother, presumably. But he's never truly contextually given me that much.
You
Thank
should
you.
ask him what he remembers about it. I'm sure that'll enlighten you a bit.
Intriguing.
I don't want to spoil everything. That's no fun.
A man after my own heart.
Oh, I am technically in it.
Huh. Truly. Oh my. I wonder.
But it does look like our time's up.
Alright.
Have a good morning.
Thanks. You enjoy your time to yourself. I'm gonna
I
leave.
will.
And hope that this doesn't weigh me down too much.
He, like, in the middle of eating some of his rice, he, like, points with the back of the fork to you, like, as a hats off. And then you wake up.
I fucking like wake up like coughing essentially.
Everyone else, to Ink's very jarring awakening, you all awaken as well. Feeling just about as sore, and because long resting only gets rid of 1 point of exhaustion,
Yep.
you all are still buns tired.
Yeah. I do have this. I got rid of my 1 point of exhaustion. Could I help like nurse the party because everyone is under a lot of stress. Like for the next 3 days, could I just help them?
It's up to them if I want help.
Preferably. And during those 3 days, I actually have to head to the bathroom real quick. I was gonna say I was gonna like over that period of time, I just conversed with 12 even more about these concepts. Thinking about it, trying to understand the ununderstandable. Anyways, I'll be back. Give me a sec.
Comprehend the incomprehensible.
Mm-hmm.
Can I choose to just stay asleep?
Yes.
Sweet. I don't want to get up yet.
Charles, Brutus, are you gonna exist today?
I'm gonna just roll
well.
initiative.
Well, you know what? I've got something I wanna take care of. Maybe now isn't the best time for it, but I'd love to have a weapon that won't cause issues like that. So I have a little plan. I want to fuse some items together, you know.
You need ink for that.
Yep. I mean,
And it's expensive.
yeah, I know. Notice, but like, am I incapable of leaving the room at all? I mean, I only have
I
3
mean,
points of.
You can move.
Alright, I'm back.
We could find an
Basically,
advice for someone else.
Imagine you've been like bedridden and sick with like a astronomically high fever for the past 3 days, and you just got enough strength to even think about moving.
Oh, did the
Don't
3
feel
days go
great.
by as we were
No.
just doing this?
No.
Oh, they haven't. Alright. Because yeah, I do want to like help them each do tasks or whatever. I'll run errands for them essentially. So I mean, I feel like actually I'm gonna go here like on the first day. Is it still the first day?
Mhm.
So when they all like get up and they're all reasonably they want to stay in their where they want to be.
Comas.
So do any of the 3 of you have anything you want me to do? Hold my hands up.
Well,
Walk over. with me.
considering what happened yesterday, I'd prefer to have a weapon that won't get us killed.
Good. Would you mind if I just
So,
borrowed this momentarily? We're gonna look at the sunblade.
right,
I
yes,
can make you something. I can make you something beautiful.
that's what I was about to mention, yes.
I can make red, and then I'll look at the.
I
rest of
trust
the-
your skill.
Great. Clasp my hand together. Charles, Gray. I can get you tea. Do you want tea?
I don't think Charles has exhaustion anymore. I think he just had 1 point. I think he's...
Wait, doesn't
You know, Charles is good. Charles
That's good.
has barely taken any damage.
All right, let's see.
How
so-
how does exhaustion work?
You lose 1 thing per long rest, essentially.
Yeah, it's
So-
like a debuff per point.
So if I get up and do things, does that affect it at all, or can I?
No, you can function, but you need at least 8 hours of genuine rest
Yeah.
Okay.
before.
How many more potions do we have, guys?
I didn't drink mine. I can give you mine if you want it.
There's
Yeah.
2 left because Charles
Here.
and Brutus, or Charles and Ink did not forget.
I understand that. I think Brutus might be the most important to use those potions on, honestly.
You do know Doc made them, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. So that's part of my list. I also I want to talk to Kaminari and Sir Antlahorn the second,
The 3rd.
the third. God damn it.
Sadly.
The second's long dead.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
I don't really have a whole lot on my agenda. I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to your mind too.
So
Then we'll start with Gray.
okay.
I think
That's easy.
isn't me and Ink go the same way though?
I mean, yeah, we could chat. I could just help you, honestly. I could, like, okay, hold up. I could ritual cast tensors and then have you just sit on it if you want to not. I guess,
That's
around all day.
that's so pretentious. I'm not doing that.
Oh, alright. Oh, yeah, because I would be like your palanquin.
Like, right after the king died, I'm floating behind my servant who first said he was my male stripper.
Yeah, that was a thing that was said.
I didn't forget.
Never
I laughed
forget.
at that for like an actual week. I want you to know that, Tom. That got to me.
Nice.
That got to me
Nice.
mentally.
So, at your service.
just that you went, I'm her male stripper. Like that was like. No, I just assumed that we'd kind of, cause if he's going shopping and stuff, I would want to like go with him and just look at things a little bit.
Okay. Then
and then-
we'll start with Ink and Gray, up to Brutus and Charles, who I assume are staying in the room.
You can teach Bert, teach Bert like how to like sit and stay, even though he can clearly understand English.
Bert
Or,
is
sorry,
very
common. Yeah, but like you should teach him tricks.
I'm back. Hello?
Hello.
Also, actually, I just realized, could I cast Longstrider on Gray?
Sure.
To make the journey just a little easier?
I see it. I'm just too slow. I understand.
No, I'll like clasp my
I'll
hands.
just constantly sprint to double my speed to a
Oh
normal
my
walking
god.
speed.
Oh.
That is to gain another point of health.
Oh, dear Lord. I was thinking that I clasp my hands together, and rather than you moving faster, your body would feel slightly lighter. Because I know when you're exhausted, it tends to be very,
Yeah, Gray has like the pep in the step now, you know.
a little more, yeah.
I would say we're all
Yeah.
good, but I think that's untrue. So no, I'm coming with you shopping though as well. I'm just gonna stick with you.
All right, where are you two going first?
Can I call the general leader? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I gotta find Maria.
Okay, one more thing. So, how much would it cost to, get the Sunblade buffed and then combine the Ring of Protection with the Cloak of Displacement?
Cloak of
much like
Displacement plus Cloak of Displacement
No,
plus
Cloak plus, they're both rare items.
I think it's 200. No, it's more than that. It's way more than that. No, hold
a
up,
lot
nothing
more.
about. I think it's 1,000 gold.
Right.
Something like that.
Is it 1,000 gold? Let me check
But the
again.
whole thing are just,
Let's see it real
And
quick.
there is always the chance it fails.
true.
We've just gotten lucky, so.
1 hour, 25 torches.
Oh, y'all gotten lucky. It makes more work for me.
Per level of rarity, so that it'll be 1,000 gold. I don't have enough dash for that.
I mean, I have 2,000. Like, you can just take it.
If you could use, 2,000 would be enough for me to do. I think
Yeah.
both items. I think.
Yep.
Unless I find a
And
very
it's just-
rare thingamabob, then I dump 500 out of my own pocket, and then honestly, I'd give
Just take them.
I give the other 1K to Gray because I do owe you. I'll give you that, and then
I think you already paid me back.
I should do it anyways, and then I'll give you a magic item too. The next one I find.
That was part of a deal.
So the 1K is basically it's my fund that if you want to combine anything, that's what my 1K is for.
I do want you to know though, I do have without the 1K, I do have 7,000, almost 8,000 gold. So if
Lot
that
of
makes
motors.
you
Holy cow!
if that makes you want to give me it less, I will give you it back.
Ah,
Do you know who you're talking to?
I'm just saying it out loud because I don't want you to be like I'm making a generous donation and it's like giving $1 million to Jeff Bezos. I'm not rich, but like I don't want to rob you either because you don't have as much money. I can also just ask Papa for a loan.
well,
So, where are you two going first?
I was thinking, I guess ring up the general and just asking him if I could purchase things from say the quartermaster, if there is one. Hello? Ring ring.
Hello.
Hi,
Can I-
Upon.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I was just checking out to see if you had any leads. Any new information. Thought it'd be nice to stay proactive on these things, right? Preferably.
It's been about a day, so no. We
Well,
do know that Kotona is currently in combat.
how long do you think they'll last?
Lady Greyhall is stubborn. And that city is a fortress. So, until she's either dead or backs down. And I can guarantee it'll be until the former.
Huh.
She'll slow them down so you have time.
It's good. Interesting. You see,
But I would recommend hurrying.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ink,
Hmm?
I want to let them know that we're not going to be able to do anything much
Sorry,
for the
think
next
that's
3
bad.
days.
yeah, we're gonna be out of,
Commission.
commission for the next 3 days.
You've done quite a lot for us already. But as soon as you can, please do begin.
Of course. But there was one more thing I did want to ask. Do you have a quartermaster we can purchase things from?
Yes, he's gonna tell you directions that Matt doesn't want to think of right now.
Okay, yeah. Reasonable.
Give me 1 second, I will be right back.
Okay. And some tasty apples.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. What are you trying to buy?
Hmm?
What are you trying to buy?
Hold up, sorry.
Just because I wasn't completely zoned in when you were talking about it to Brutus.
I was going to see if they had, say, a blade of some kind of purchase that I could mix with the sunblade. Like, for example,
Ooh.
like, say, like a scimitar
I mean-
speed.
Oh, I dump
I've been
money
carrying.
on that.
Oh wait, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, that's the plan.
So-
Yeah, I was carrying around a longsword +1, but that's not really a great choice.
But I'm just saying
'Cause it
though,
is
Tom,
only
if we
uncommon.
go to the quartermaster, master, we could do the change terrain play. It is me and you.
That would be very interesting. It'd be
Especially
very
with
dangerous,
someone
but it'd be
smart.
very interesting. There is one very specific thing that I'm looking for, though, that I think would benefit you the most.
Do you have minor illusion?
I think I do. I should.
Okay.
Let me check.
For no reason whatsoever. I was just wondering.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have it.
Sweet. Me and you both do them. That's
Nice.
good.
Yeah, there's one, what's it called? There's,
A times
yeah, there's...
2 jump ring? That's no way, Tom. That's crazy.
When I was thinking thematically, I was thinking, what if you mix the Sunblade with a Flame Tongue Sword?
You bought sugar cookies?
Uh,
I do want one
Yeah.
now.
Because, like, I don't know, like, thinking about it thematically, though, a Flame Tongue is basically, you can cause flames to drip from the blade, while a Sunblade is literally a lightsaber, right? So, it essentially would just be a lot hotter. That's the way I see it. It'd be like the lightsaber, but significantly more volatile. Should be very interesting.
I'm back.
What's up?
He's back. Sorry, I heard about sugar cookies and mixing them with the sunblade, and I'm starting to go down that that's the best option. I don't know.
Sun
It's not
cookies?
edible. It's
I
not
got a
edible,
cookie.
please.
Sun cookies? That
Cookies?
sounds pretty awesome.
I just got a cookie. That's crazy.
Guys,
It burns when it goes down.
Sunblade.
Alright, focus. You want to go to Quartermaster.
Yes, I'd love to.
Alright, you find
What could you
You
like
will
them?
see an older elf, and by older elf I mean he is showing wrinkles.
Oh
rare.
wow, this
Like,
guy must be
old, like,
hundreds of years. Holy cow!
He's real old. And he's hammering away at a very fine looking chainmail.
Hi, pardon. I'm gonna hold my head up. Yep.
Oh, how can I help you?
Quite an establishment here. Say, do you have a selection? I don't hold my hands up. Of magical blades, a sword of some sorts.
Magical blade. I mean, not currently. War effort.
Obviously. What about a? How do I say this?
I'll tell you now. Any armaments will be scarce.
That makes.
Hell, even gathering gold nowadays would be hard.
I have a really weird question. Do you have any just normal gloves?
Of course.
Can I have some?
Sure. I mean,
Thank you.
I don't mind giving them off.
I don't know. I'll
And
give him.
you-
I'll give him like 2 gold or something.
He refuses. No need.
Okay,
They're a bit worn and maybe a little too big for you, but
that's fine. It was perfect actually.
Could you show me things that I'd be open to purchase? If there are any at all.
I only have things that are slotted to be enchanted.
Can
And
we
he-
slot something to
he-
be enchanted?
Unfortunately, the crown's verdict comes first.
Completely fair.
Especially in a time of crisis, soldiers need weapons.
True.
And I may be one man, but I do supply a majority of the Valkyries.
Huh. Say. Majority of. Huh. Huh. I'm gonna look over to, Gray real quick. Your sister, your half sister. Maria,
My real
she's.
sister?
Oh,
Oh, she's. Wait, no, she's. Never mind. You're right. I get them confused.
grief. Oh, grief.
Yeah, classic. Anyways, yeah.
She's a Valkyrie, is she not?
I don't know, and I can't ask her because she's gone.
Oh.
I
Well,
can try to call her again. I'll take it out.
from what I've
Yeah.
seen, they seem to hold
There
intriguing
is
bladed weapons.
a moment of nothing.
Oh.
Then you hear it like go from call to speaker, and then there is an explosion as you hear, "Hi, Gray,
What the? Where are you? What's happening?
Ratona,"
Why are you there?
because I'm a soldier.
Ah, I think you got your answer. Do you need
1
help?
second, and you hear something happen, metal clash.
I put a finger up to Ink. Like, wait a second, she's gonna be done in a second.
And then you hear what is the equivalent of someone in full plate armor kicking the side of an unarmored person's head. And that head just cracking like a watermelon.
That
And
wasn't
then
your
there's-
head, right, Maria?
There is a scream followed by the crackling of fire. No, I'm alright.
Okay, sweet.
I'll keep this stint brief, and I'm gonna look over, like lean in here. Valkyries have flaming weapons, correct?
Fire.
I clasp my hands together. We should go to Kotona
Okay.
in 3 days.
And you,
when
you
we're
hear another roar of fire as just
Hey, I'm gonna hang up with you now because I
Listen.
think I'm a distraction. But you're doing great. Keep it up. Don't get killed. Kill them. You got it.
now that's a
Well, God. Oh,
I'm good.
I'm good. Stay safe for the love gods.
There's no response. Just the sound of combat.
Oh,
Yeah, she's probably fine.
oh, my. Well,
The last thing you do hear is like about 30 gunshots.
I
Intriguing.
got guns. Not shocking, but like,
30. Oh, he's with them. Sir Hans, her presumed mentor, probably fighting there
Hans.
alongside with her.
Who knows? We don't have access to help them right now, so just talking to them makes us a distraction, so
Yeah,
it's not
of
worth
course.
it.
3 days is quite a long time for war. We should be.
Did I get the information you needed though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You hear
sure.
the old elf laugh. You're the Chivalante's girl, no?
think. Yes. Sorry. You know what? This isn't the time to be snippy. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
fine.
tired.
I understand the complication. Here. And he, like, reaches out and touches the hand that you have the gloves on, and they shift into fit a bit better.
Oh,
A gift.
thank you. Like genuinely, she's looked so tired this entire time, and they're just like, oh, thank you.
Of course, dear. It must have been a long journey.
Look at Ink.
You two should not be shopping and preparing for war. Rest.
This is rest.
No, this is
Shopping.
work.
Yippee.
You should go relax, speak with friends, family.
I just did talk to my family. I think.
That's not what I mean.
Well, I think half of them are. You know, you're not the person to have this discussion with. Thank you so much, sir, for the gloves. Ink.
Of course.
Travels.
Oh, and here, and I'll take out one of the healing potions and I'll give it to Ink. I'm supposed to give you this. I
Huh?
forgot.
Oh, lost in thought. Thanks. What,
That
what kind?
concerns me.
What hold on. What
The
kind of potion is it?
44 plus 4 ones.
Oh, okay. So superior or greater? Greater. Wait, no, it's greater. Greater. I
And
think.
Gray, you have a dozen of them.
Holy shit!
Oh, okay. Wait, you can have you can have more than that though. Then
Yeah, what do you think Doc's been doing this entire time? She's been mass producing
honestly, I was so scared about Gray dying. I didn't really hear you. I would say sorry, but I'm not. That was scary.
No, you're good. I'd almost kill you.
Hmm.
How much is a dozen?
12.
12.
I can only
Baker's
have
does
10.
14.
I can only physically carry 10 without my back breaking.
Hmm.
So you're getting 2.
Oh.
Well,
Sweet.
you could take 2 more actually.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I have a healing staff that heals
For
me.
reference,
so-
Gray, I gave you enough for 3 each.
Yeah, but like, okay, here's my brain. Here's my brain. Me and Charles can heal ourselves, so the others will need it more. So I'm giving them 1 of each of ours.
We have the healing potions that Doc gave us.
These are the healing
Yes.
potions that Dot gave us.
Oh, we're still okay. My bad. I'm gonna keep it
My
real.
lord.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
Wow. This stuff looks great. Oh, wait, hold on. How many did you give me? Just
4.
A 4.
4 in
okay.
total.
Should be all of them. Yeah.
Wait. So did I have one already, or did I misclick? Oh shit.
You might have had one already. I've given out healing potions so
okay.
many times.
So then that
Doc
was at
does
2.
kind of produce them every day, so
Oh jeez. How nice of her. Oh damn.
it's her job. She's an alchemist.
Oh. Hello.
But if this is all you needed from here, Ink, I'm gonna talk to Kaminari a different day, just because we have so many days here. And Kaminari, honestly, I can talk to them from pretty much anywhere. Can I reach Kaminari from here?
Yeah.
Like with my brain. Hey,
Actually,
bud,
this is decently close to the stable.
buddy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing, bud?
Good. You're tired.
I am tired. I'm very tired. I can't come. Well, I can. I don't have the time to come hang out with you right now, but I want you to know that I still love you, buddy. Okay. Remember, if anyone tries to stab you, you shock them with lightning because I love you.
Oh, of course, yes. Someone did. They're dead.
What?
What?
Oh yeah, we got in a fight. Now that happened, I remember that. Never mind. Good boy.
You get happy thoughts.
I get happy thoughts. Fantastic. Yeah, no, Kaminari's fine. I do want to talk to your mind real quick.
Can you
but
ask
you don't
him
have
to check on Sir Antlerhorn?
You're not here. I'll talk to Kaminari again when you're here.
Alright,
No, we'll break. No, this is fine. I can break the fourth wall with that. How's Sir Antlerhorn?
He's good.
Yes.
He's all good.
Well,
Bye, buddy.
She's good. Yes, please ask Charles to not call her he.
Oh, okay. I'll wait. You can talk to animals.
I am an animal.
I know it makes sense, but I never really thought about it.
Yes.
Oh,
There are a
snap.
lot of squirrels that are racist.
What? It's so out of pocket.
Most
Okay.
of them are.
Why are all the squirrels racist?
Well, they're small, so when you hunt them, they kind of get pissy.
You know what?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's fair.
I'm gonna look over at Gray.
Oh,
You seem really
they're
deep
also
in thought.
racist to people.
I think Gray is saying this out loud.
Oh.
Because I think it's funnier. What do you mean the squirrels are racist?
Well, they very much don't like you or your friend Ink. They call you different.
I can't tell if that's a magic thing or literally we just look different and they're actually racist. I think they're actually racist.
Yeah, you can't
I'm
talk
gonna-
to squirrels.
I'm gonna grab Ink by the shoulders. I'm gonna make him look at me, and in my tired, deranged state, I'm gonna say the squirrels are racist. Ink, they're racist and they hate us specifically.
You're saying that we should kill them.
Oh, and the birds are in like a deep war with them.
the birds and the squirrels are at war. They're
Really?
at war, Ink. The birds are the heroes. They're trying to kill the Hitler squirrel.
You
Hitler
serious?
doesn't exist.
The Lucius squirrels.
The Lucius squirrels.
So you're telling me?
I think they're spying. I think they're spying on Verdana. I think we have to kill the squirrels.
Whoa, squirrels tend to be. Oh
The
my God, they're
quartermaster
everywhere.
is. We did not leave the room, by the way.
They're everywhere.
And he's just laughing to himself.
Squirrels are everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They're in temporal.
so small.
They're
No
in
one
winter.
can
They're
kill
in.
They never
not
change.
Desert.
They sleep. Maybe they're charging.
Oh my God, this
Maybe
filthy
they run out of
ferrets.
energy. I think we have to kill the squirrels.
We should shoot them.
Ink, and I
As
put up
you're
my
saying-
hand and go. Do you want to kill the
As you're
squirrels?
saying,
Yes.
as you're saying this out loud, on the roof of the sort of building that's sort of open faced, you see a squirrel.
Now.
And you can give me a insight check at disadvantage.
Is it at double disadvantage because of?
Just
Oh.
one.
Oh.
Oh, 16.
It's
Pretty good for
looking at you. The squirrel is looking at you.
Ink.
Matt,
I don't-
check the combat logs. Oh no! Oh! I got a natural one.
Miss. As it hits the front and like it just sails above it as the squirrel disappears.
Ink. Ink, we have to go, and I'm gonna dimension door him outside. We're gonna get the scroll. We're gonna get the scroll.
I'm fucking like, I'm freaking
It
out now.
dodged. It died.
I missed. I
Get that
missed.
bitch.
I missed. I missed. Oh my
And
God.
while you two are on your like squirrel hunters arc, we'll put you in the corner over here.
There's, I think, I still have to talk to your mind, but that's
Yeah,
later.
you two are in a
Distracted.
deranged squirrel hunting state. Charles and Brutus, what are you two doing?
I'm getting ready to leave. Like, I'm gonna start getting some horses together. Let's Sir Handler on, of course. I'm gonna try to buy some horses if we don't have enough for everybody.
Oh, by the way, do you go to see Sir Antler?
Of course, go to see Sir Antlerhorn.
Okay.
Oh no! Don't tell me, Matt.
Kaminari just said he was fine.
Yeah, you
I don't know
you find Kaminari bounding around in like an open field behind the castle with like 4 or 5 dead squirrels around him. And you
Good
see
job,
there
Kaminari.
and you can see there is a bald eagle perched on his head.
He's joined
That's
the
the
bird.
most American thing I've ever heard, Kaminari.
And you see this, and the bird turns to look at you, and you swear it nods, and then flies away.
A single tear comes down Carl's face. He has never seen anything
Guys.
more patriotic.
I think we're gonna find the actual big bad soon.
And
I think it's a squirrel.
and you can see
Don't treat on me.
you see that Sir Antlerhorn, or Lady Antlerhorn.
What?
Did you not hear me say that?
No, I had to go check on dinner.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why I was shocked and no one else reacted, and I was like, why is no one saying anything? Josh should be freaking out right now.
Lady Entlone! Oh my!
Well, Charles doesn't know that. You see they're being fed by what looks to be a stable boy.
Ah, yes, you've been taking care of Sir Entlone, I see. This is wonderful.
Oh, is she your horse?
What?
Have you never noticed? She's a she.
I-
I thought Sir Antlerhorn was a
Uh,
weird name.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna have to change that.
She does like Antlerhorn, though.
Of course, Antlerhorn was a great thing in Briac Fleeced, even though this horse was not from Briac Fleeced.
But yes, she's doing rather well. And she
You
sort
are
of nuzzles
Lady
your chest.
Antlerhorn the First.
She sort of nuzzles your chest.
I can't believe it. You were so much of a stud. I didn't notice.
You get like a just huff of warm air.
That's right. Strong female characters. All right. Why
Yeah,
are
but-
all these squirrels dead?
You don't know.
I was asking
Oh,
this table boy.
he's a
Yes,
Kaminari
Mom.
hunts them.
He hunts him?
Yes.
You are such a big creature. Why don't you hunt something like bears?
Well, he's done that too.
Oh, he just kills anything that moves.
Not really. It's but mostly squirrels.
I mean, he just is a big dog, I guess. Speaking of big dog, Gunner, now.
I mean, there are a few like other rodents that tend to get caught up in the mix, but it helps with the population control, so we don't mind.
Sure, not that you would stop him by yourself either, neither would I.
Yeah, no, very few of us can actually stop him other than the Centurions, and even then they kind of avoid it because they love him.
Of course they love him. He's such a good boy.
Yes.
Is a good boy.
You hear Gray
Okay.
in the distance.
On the
What?
roof with ink.
Yeah, you see them like jump across a roof and disappear into the
I'm
sunlight.
just gonna yell as loud as I can. Are you guys okay up there? What's going on?
Focused.
You get no
They're dead.
response.
We have
you
a mission.
As you see an Eldritch blast just for 120
Okay,
feet.
listen, you're doing a great job taking care of my horse. Here's 5 gold. You're doing a great job.
Oh,
Keep
thank
her
you.
safe. Keep the dog safe. I gotta go check out whatever they did.
Sure.
I'm gonna go run off towards the Eldritch Blast.
Alright,
The
and while
roof?
you do that...
And I'm gonna
Brutus,
go eat
what are you
dinner,
doing?
so I'll be back.
Brutus, what are you doing?
Oh well, to pass the time, I guess. I'm gonna teach Bert some tricks.
Alright,
I've gotten an idea.
what tricks are you trying to teach?
Right, so setting up is a bit of a struggle, but I manage it. And I stick out my right arm. I tell Bert, hey, would you mind doing a little trick? I'm bored.
He tilts his head and then, like, puts a hand on your hand.
So, fly towards my outstretched arm, do a barrel roll around it, and land on my head.
Bert, like, hops
That's what I've got planned
excitedly,
for you.
and you watch as Bert goes back and jumps here, and give me an animal handling check.
Ooh.
I will say Bert is rolling for this, and he rolled really good.
I rolled a 25.
What's Bert's like? Dex isn't his greatest number. Actually, it's his worst number. But that is still a 19. You watch as he like bounds and like up on this, and then flaps his wings. And he is only a few days old, so his wings are still eh. But he like stumbles a bit, and spreads them out to their full like maybe 2 feet, with like steadies himself and like puffs out his chest, and then jumps, and he just falls beyond the couch. Then you see the little dragon just do a circle around you, barrel roll around your arm, and land on your head.
Ah, great job. Great job. It's just a shame we don't really have any snacks around here. And I'm in no condition to go get any.
Bert sort of stamps and then flaps the wings again. And Charles is out with Granning. So you see him land over here and pull the little rope that calls the maid. And then he flies back over here, and there's a moment before. Sorry, Sticker. Sorry opens the door. Or sorry, knocks on the door, and Bert struggles for like a minute and a half to open it before Sorry opens it for him. Oh, hello, little one. And turns to see you, like picking up Bert in her arms. Oh, apologies to intrude. Did you call for
No, I told him to do that.
He's very smart. They sort of walk over. Can I help you with anything? You don't did something happen?
Well, let's just... So we had a bit of a rough evening yesterday. But,
Is there anything I can get you?
well, I'm out of commission. I'm training Bert here to do some tricks. And I'd like to reward him with something, so...
Well,
Would you have anything fitting? Any
to my
snacks?
knowledge, bronze dragons are aquatic. Give me 1 second. Well, I can get you something. They tend to eat most things. They are omnivorous, but to my knowledge, they prefer fish. I'll be right back.
Right, thank you.
And Bert hops off her shoulder and lands like sort of around your lap. She goes off, and minute to 5 minutes later, she comes back with like a bucket. It's not really a bucket. It's more like it's a bucket. It's a nice bucket, but it's a bucket nonetheless. She walks over and places it down within arm's reach of you. Sort of moves one of the stools over so it's next to you, so you don't have to strain to reach it. She smiles, and there you go. And you can see an assortment of seafood. A nice variety.
Right, well, dragon friend, why don't you have a bite?
And Bert sort of sniffs, sort of crawls on top of you a little, and then snaps one up and takes it and seems happy that, like, does a little, like, taps their feet and does a little dance. And you see Sorry sort of smile and laugh a little. Just, I'll leave you to you. If you need anything, just tell Bert to call.
Thank you again.
Of course. And she heads out.
Right, now, let's see how strong you are. Is this a book here?
Yeah.
Right. Could you follow over and pick up one of those books?
Very easily.
Oh, so you could carry potions and things of the sort.
Bert tilts their head and then, like, coos a little.
Well, okay. So I want to keep going with this, but like I don't want to break anything in here.
Do it.
You
No
can
one's
do
there to
whatever
stop
want,
you.
yeah. It's Brutus
Well-
and Bert in this room.
Well, how about the entire stew?
Go.
Bert looks at
That's
it
sweet.
and just flaps over and they're decent. You see Bert flaps their wings and like pulls up a bit and struggles for a second before it flaps a little harder, flaps a little bit harder, and it gets some lift. And once it gets some lift, the wing beats go from frantic fast to like slow, methodical, like heavier ones. And it takes them a second, but they do get it closer to you. Right about here. They land.
Oh, that's quite good.
And they shake a bit.
You grow fast, I see. Well, go on, have another bite. Don't be shy.
And takes one, happily snaps it up.
My, how boring it is in here.
And Bert sort of tilts their head.
You make it bearable, but I just miss being out on the field. Just fighting in general, really. So even this 3-4 days, whatever, feels like torture, really.
There's like a slight coo from Bert as they sort of nuzzle against you.
Oh yeah, and I I haven't been speaking in Draconic, by the way. Just
They seem to be understanding you.
yeah. Alright.
They sort of nuzzle against you for a little bit. Bert's not warm like a red dragon would be, but they are, I think, that comfortable. In this younger state, their scales are, though still hard, 17 AC. Soft, surprisingly soft. Like, comfortable to just hug, I guess would be the best word.
Alright, I'll bet their head. Why not?
You get a cool. There's a little like spark that you feel like electricity runs up your hand from Bert. Because they are technically a lightning dragon.
Mm-hmm. The bronze.
Yep.
The bronze age.
They just sort of enjoy being next to you.
Well, I think that's as far as I go with this. Because, I could try and have it lift up one of these, but that's... I don't know about that.
Doing that, Bert
Or your whole
struggles a
chair.
little, but they can move one of these. They can't
Yeah,
lift
that's-
it, but they can like
Okay.
push it or drag it. And once you get them started, they kind of do start enjoying like shifting things. So almost like teething in a way, where they move shit. Like a couple of the paintings end up crooked.
Oh no. That's not good.
And then Bert sees it and immediately goes and fixes them because bronze dragons have a little bit of AD or OCD. At least this one does. He starts like
Good bad.
impulsively moving shit, just moving.
Good bed.
And with that, we'll move on to anyone else want to do anything today?
Yeah, actually, there is one tiny thing though. Can I look at, like, I guess the symbols that are filled on the martyr, if there are any, or if that being just exists within it now?
He's just kind of there.
Huh. What a nice
The
guy.
charm's there.
Guys, I'm
Intriguing.
back. I ate food.
Very intriguing.
Congrats.
I still wanted to talk to your mind.
Correct.
It'll take like
Yeah.
3 seconds, maybe.
I won't change the map for that. You want to talk to your mind? Go for it.
Yeah, I wanted to offer her Miko's sword.
Okay, that might take a bit longer.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not gonna make it a whole thing. I'm just gonna ask her if she wants it.
Then do that.
Go lay down.
Okay.
Snowman.
I chased squirrels with ink for like probably 2 hours, and then I would walk back inside.
Did I find them?
We were
I
on the
don't think
roof.
you have the movement to catch them.
That's fair.
You can see them, but like, fucking, it's the Subway Surfer kid versus the cop.
My question
You're
is,
like
They
half a
made
step
no
behind.
mistakes.
my question is,
Better.
did we kill the squirrel?
The one you were hunting, no, but you did find a few others. But that
It got
one
away.
specific one,
Ink,
for
it got
reference,
away.
it had like a darker patch of fur on one eye where it sort of looked like it had an eye patch, and down like, and it had like this patterning that kind of almost looked like a military uniform, but you don't really know.
It's
Dude,
gonna go
it
back
was
to
squirrel.
Katana.
It knows.
It's gonna
It
go
knows
back to
too much.
Katana and then speak to.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. You have to kill
True
it.
it.
Speak to
You have to kill it. You have to kill all the squirrels. They're all spies.
If you would like to write this down, you can
I did.
name him the Squirrelazar.
the
Squirrelazar.
Squirrelazar.
Yeah, I have him down as eye
Dude,
patch.
Alcazar,
Eye
that's
patch
crazy.
squirrel.
His full title is Squirrelazar of the Third Acorn Reich.
Holy
The
shit.
third acorn, right?
Guys,
Oh, no.
I think we just saw the big bad.
Yeah, honestly. Side story. Forget the war. We need
Yeah,
to
what do you
stop
think?
scroll
What do you
oppression.
think Kaminari and Lady Antlerhorn have been doing this entire time? They've been on their own side quest.
Dude, they're fighting against chipmunk-like supremacy. This is crazy.
But yes, you find Euromine in her room. She's just alone, being sad. But less sad and more like, it's sad in the way that like a serial killer is sad.
I don't know what kind of sad that is.
Okay.
Apathy. It's a lot of
Not
apathy.
really. It's more like there's a way too many weapons for one woman to own, laid out, and they are all being meticulously cleaned. She's keeping her hands busy with like making poisons and other things. She's
Yeah.
restitching her cloak and armor. She's like got this.
How
She's
many hands does she have?
you see she can cast mage
She has
hand
a lot of
without a
time.
limit.
Yeah.
She can last.
Whoa.
She can cast mage hand without a limit too.
Goddamn.
That's crazy.
But she's like simultaneously sewing her like armor and like repadding it and making sure it's tougher, sharpening weapons, cleaning them. You see a journal which is being written in by like 3 separate mage hands. So the speed at which it's going is insane. It's like a page per like 4 seconds. And there's like 6 notebooks. And Euromine is sitting in her bed with her eyes closed, like upright. She's wearing basically what amounts to like camo cargo pants and a sports bra, and it's it. She has her eyes closed, and she looks like she's just meditating.
I knock on the door, even though the door is already open.
She opens her eyes, and
Classic.
none of the pace slows of the busyness in this room, but she does smile at you. Great. How
Hey.
are you?
Well, I'm doing well. I'm a little tired, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna cut to the chase because this is gonna be a little brutal. And I'm gonna pull out Miko's sword in front of her. I'm gonna say, I don't know whether or not you would want to have this in your possession.
Give me an insight check.
My +8. I got a 3, but hang on, I get disadvantage. Okay, so
Oh,
it's still
dear
an
God.
11. I have a passive insight of 18 too.
True. I mean, yeah. It's true.
So, your mind is difficult being to read, but in this state, it's not too hard to guess her mood, as all of the mage hands stop.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't
And
kill
she
me.
looks at you, and it's not like anger or sadness. She looks genuinely just concerned. And you see her face soften and her shoulders sort of dip a little. Giving that to me is a lot.
Yeah, but I did a lot while you were unconscious. And you obviously already have a sword. I say to all of her sharpening swords that have happened in front
Mostly
of her.
daggers.
All daggers. I know that you don't really use swords, but obviously you loved him. And I don't want to take something from the little piece that's kind of left, I guess.
He was your brother first.
Yeah, but I didn't, I gestured to her. You obviously, loved him.
I may have seen him more, but he cared about you. I think he'd want you to have it.
That's not what I'm asking, though. I'm asking, do you want it?
It'd be useful.
Then take it.
She, gestures for you to come closer, and she shifts back in the bed.
Very uncomfortably, I will walk closer. I still think she's gonna kill me.
She is trying to look as unintimidating as the woman in a sports bra, camo, and,
8
camo
daggers.
camo pants. She is ripped. She more dexterously ripped than, but she's still got a 7 strength.
This is kind of this kind of place you don't want to breathe too deep because you probably get purple worm poison in your lungs.
Very much so. She is covered in scars in places you didn't know scars could form. She looks like you've seen Miko covered in scars. She's equal, if not more.
Yeah, they liked Miko with quotation marks, so. What? I'm saying they favored him, they probably didn't beat him as much.
That seems to be the case.
Yeah. No.
Well, it seems to be.
Oracle fucking loved Miko, that's why they took his corpse.
Yes, definitely. And your mind smiles. You sure you want to give it to me?
100% positive.
Alright. I think I have a few mage hands left, and she waves her finger, and 3 more appear. Yes, I do. And they take the blade from you and bring it closer to her. Place it in front of her, and she just stares at it for a second.
And, how much did you get filled in?
I know he's dead. I know he lost himself. And he did something stupid because of me.
Yeah. He, wait, do you know how he died?
She shakes her head.
Ooh, alright, well.
Miss Doc said she didn't think she was the one that should tell me. Which I don't know what that means, but it sounded foreboding, so...
Well, you're already sitting down, so I don't have to tell you to sit down. That was me. And, he wasn't there. I've seen him disappear a lot of times from his own brain. I've seen things that he would never do, and he was truly gone that time. I may have killed his body, but he wasn't alive in there.
Your mind's expression doesn't change. but the mage hands slowly start to get back to work.
I wish I could say his death was painless, but I don't know when he died because he disappeared.
He got what he wanted. As dark as that sounds.
Also, would you know why the Oracle might want his body?
They did what?
They took
And
his
you
body.
In that moment, the mage hand stopped, and you see a set of these, like, sort of skeletal wings just out from her back.
Yeah, it was during his trial, where they talked to his
They took.
ghost, kind of. I yelled at them for that, but they didn't listen to me. And then the Oracle and Lucius, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it, kind of came, and then they took the dead king and Nico.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad.
Why is that bad?
Do you not know you're, like, a whole part of a... She, like, reaches her hand out, and a mage hand floats one of the journals, and she flips through it, and shows you, and there is... You have had questions for a while. That one page fills in a majority. It shows a gate, it shows... Basically... It shows the gate, and it gives, like, a brief description of it, like, the material it's made. It's very detailed, actually. But the big thing is, on the page next to the drawing, is diagram of what looks to be what can only be described as a dissection, and then using that skeleton to build a door.
That's why they don't need me. They have what they want. Oh, God.
Yes, this is bad.
This is really bad.
The big thing is, they most likely still need you if you have the key.
I don't have the key.
Because Nico had part of his. And
I
I
don't.
don't have my part.
I don't have the key. It's somewhere that I don't know the location of.
I don't know if that's better.
I don't know either, but it was the only thing I could think of.
Unpredictability's good. That's hard to do, but luckily, you're like the one person she can't really predict.
Am I just that stupid, or?
No, something I don't know the specifics. Actually I might. And she brings over the journals and flips through. And by that
What
I mean...
is this? Did you write this, or?
Yes.
So why do you know all this? Did you just take notes while she talked, or?
I'm a spy. Gray.
You're so right. Sometimes I forget you're such a good spy. I forget you're a spy. I'm gonna be real with you.
Thank you. But... and she, like, stops on a page. Okay, seems like your father knows the Veiled Lady's not her self. No, she's herself. That's complicated. Isn't
Sharing a
working for your
brain.
father. That isn't working for your father anymore. So he placed some sort of veil over you, which is ironic.
That's actually kind of great. So that's why she
Yes.
was following Ink.
Yep, because she can track him. And there's some other thing that I wasn't able to pin down. Like, she's weirdly obsessed with him.
Yeah, well, I think I know the reason for that. He has an item.
Guess. Yeah, it's probably that.
7 charisma. What?
He's also like hollow, which I guess is weird.
What?
Yeah, he's hollow. Maybe I shouldn't. Wait, does he? That's not a secret. I call Ink. Hey, Ink.
Huh? Yeah?
What is Ink doing at this point?
I have my eyes wide. I'm sitting in the room, like, just stroking the martyr.
Oh, are you in this room?
No. I was like back in like hold up. Okay, I would be back in like I guess the like Gray's room,
Here.
and I'd just be thinking about the scrolls.
Here, take
sitting
it.
there.
Token. Yeah,
there it is.
Take it.
And then I'd be like, every once in a while, I'd be glancing down at that new trinket and then looking back up. Glancing down, looking back up.
Ink, what's your passive perception?
Kind of bad, actually. It's 11. Ooh.
Oh, no. That's a shit roll. You would hear a slight... I don't know if my mic picks that up, but squeaking somewhere. And Brutus, you watch as Ink sort of has this like manic breakdown as he like starts looking at the like PTSD episode, and then your sending stone goes off.
Hi. Hello?
Ink.
Yes?
Hi. Is it a? Am I allowed to tell people that you're hollow?
Yes,
Is
it's
that
fine.
Kind of. Okay. I was just checking. You
Sorry,
good?
I have to get back to more important things. Just put it away.
Oh, well, fuck you too then.
Yeah, Gray, you get hung up on.
Okay.
It
Well,
didn't
he is
sit
hollow, and then
horrifying
I'm
in my
assuming we're cutting.
Yeah, and we cut to Ink and Brutus. Brutus, you're watching. Brutus, you've gotten through pretty much any trick that you give Bert, he can do. He's a very intelligent little guy.
So proud.
Yeah, and you start to see Ink like with the martyr in like his hands like in ready position, like in like close to his chest, like sort of like in like not even quick draw position. The gun is drawn and he's got like his hands on it and he's like ready. And he's just like his eyes are scanning the walls. So yeah, it's you two in the room. Go for it.
Like spinning in circles. Like, like I'm freaking the fuck out here, man. Thinking about these squirrels, these little
He's
feline
geeking
creatures.
out.
He's geeking out.
It's ones that I missed it. That never happens. I missed the
And-
squirrel. They know.
In your PTSD episode, it will say we'll cut
There's
to
that.
3 days later. If anything else you want to specifically do, we can get it done. But
Just buying
Two-
my horses.
yeah, buying
just-
horses,
I think
mark
this-
down 300 gold, Dom.
My hands are a little preoccupied right now.
That's fine.
I'd like to. One thing,
sounds
actually, in
bad.
these next 2 days, though, like
Yeah.
get over the obsession of the squirrel horror. Maybe just try to understand more about the angel.
You can find jack shit.
Hmm.
The only person who can help you is Adeline, and she is unaware of what you're talking about. And
If you describe, I'm sure I could help you figure it out.
And 12 sort of looks at you and shakes his head like, she's not going to remember if you try and force it.
Yeah, sure. Just thinking about, I don't know, what if I describe the figure and then maybe she knows anything about it?
She looks at you like, it sounds familiar. And she basically gives you the gist of what 12 told you. But she also... She doesn't refer to it as a name, because you can't understand what she says.
Huh. Oh my god, wait. Like, fucking... Okay, sorry. I'm assuming you're referencing this, but, there's a thing in, like, modern, like, religion and whatnot, or whatever. Well, not really modern. Religion technically isn't modern. Where if you say the name of God, so to speak, it in itself is unholy, so you wouldn't be able to understand it, regardless of what you...
Sort of.
Do.
Like, no matter what you believe, the name reaches your ears, but does not reach your brain.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's perfect. YHVH.
And you can see Adeline has to, like, struggle to even think about saying it. Like, she blinks, like, ugh, I feel gross. Yeah, I'd say just leave it for a little bit. If that thing is actually, like, around, it won't hurt us.
That makes me think. I mean, I do have a question, though. What good is a god if nobody can believe in it?
Well, what do you know about gods, my friend?
I understand.
And Adeline, who was, like, doing something with her hands, completely forgets and looks at you.
From what I know, there are people that have obtained massive power either through belief or just, well, themselves.
And that's where you're wrong. Those are what we call deities. There's a difference. Gods or what I like to refer to as old gods because it gets complicated if I don't, are... How do I say this without sounding like a limit? Well, I guess I'm in your head, so... They are what we consider... And she just sort of gestures. If you get what I mean.
Ah.
We have a god of magic, or you do, called Willenhelm. But... they just have a great understanding of magic. They have risen to the point where they can bend magic so far that they cannot contain themselves on the material plane. Hence why we refer to them as a higher being. If you want to think about it, technically me, 12, 1, Delilah, and Shay are all deities. Lower ones, don't get me wrong. Well, 12 might be up there. Kinda hard to read. And I'd like to put myself up there, but you know. But the thing you said is people. People haven't always existed. If gods are people that have ascended, what made the people?
Evolution.
Oh, yeah.
Take
What came
32
first?
points of psychic damage.
Can you damage me for me?
You don't actually take the damage, but being an atheist will get you killed. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
You've met
I'm
God.
definitely not an atheist. You know this.
Yes.
Let's see.
God.
Who came first, the
Evolution,
chicken
you
or
can
the
take
egg?
it next week. Charles
It's-
Darwin believed in God.
I mean, I personally worship the true goddess of magic.
Great Kratos.
Intriguing.
I mean, it's difficult to put things in words when they are
I see.
before words, you know?
Mhm.
Like, I'm old. Not that old. But I know a lot.
I see. That is interesting. Wow.
Unlike my brother, I was kind of not lost in the void for 200 years. Oh, right, you don't know that yet. Shit. Does he know that?
He hasn't mentioned it.
Okay, you might want to go talk to him. 'Cause I got work to do. And
Okay.
she points to the 12th level spell she's working on.
12th level? When did it turn 12th level?
When Adeline decided, fuck you, I'm going beyond.
Dude, 12th level prestidigitation is gonna go wild.
Yeah, that's Ink's Annihilation.
Dude,
I know
it's-
he told me about the 10th level prestidigitation. I was like, that's awesome. Well,
No, I thought of 12th level. I just got a fucking Charlie horse. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the point.
Ow.
even Kratos raised his head for that one. He was surprised.
Huh.
But yes, Adeline's like, yeah, shoot, I have spells to work.
Okay, yep. That'll
Would you like to talk to Brutus about his past?
I'll walk over to Brutus here momentarily. And I'll sit down and I'll look it up. So, did you fully understand the connection you had with the blade?
Well, I mean, to me, it was more than a weapon, really.
We'll say Gray and Charles have returned as well. So the whole party
Still
is
returned right now.
One that spoke to me, but still a weapon.
Interesting. Have you really... Okay. Just for once, and I know I'm a guy who loves to live in the present, but could you think back, quite a ways back, not to your unbecoming, but your rebirth? What happened just before Calcine? Before you found yourself in that cage? Can you remember? All those months ago.
You have the things I told you. Would you like to remember anymore? Or attempt to, Brutus?
Oh, right. I mean, okay, out of character, I remember some of the details, but
So what?
okay, you know what?
If you want
I'll
to
talk
try
about
to
him-
remember, do you want to try and remember anything? Because I can clarify.
I'll speak in character, but then you can clarify if you want.
Understood.
Well, you saw how my chest nearly got disintegrated yesterday, right?
Yes.
That's what I remember from back then. But it was more of a full body experience.
Huh. Intriguing. What a difference that gives you.
Well, you've been through the same, right?
There's a difference.
Practically.
For me, the ley line was intact. It didn't eviscerate itself. I more so just... Okay. Think of it this way. Do you know what a Mobius strip is?
Right.
It's a sheet of paper
A
that is
shape.
one side. Right? Or a shape that has one side.
And you can trace that one side and essentially change the side you're on.
Yeah. If I had a flat sheet of paper and say a two-dimensional sheet of paper, we'll call it that, I linked that strip. You broke it. That's the difference we have. I took something that was destroying itself and brought it back to a position where, well, where it would remain intact just for a little bit longer. You took something that was neutral and then annihilated it entirely. There's a bit of a difference, but it's made,
Right.
well, very large change in our lives.
The one part I don't understand is my bones, they turned into dust. That's the best way I can put it. My entire being did. But now I'm here.
Maybe. Impossibility is just improbability. I've said this before, and I think I can say it again here. Your unbecoming may have just been a gap. Say, a gap in space, a gap in time. Well, you may have witnessed yourself, your being, turn to dust. There was a part of you that was able to break through the grasp of death, to move into something incomprehensible, maybe. I think that blade was that incomprehensibility, the call of the void bringing you back, whatever it was. It holds an eminence realistically greater than you and I, or you or I. Something so unbelievably perfect that it would hold even gods to a cadence. That sword. Could you tell me its name?
Well, the best I've got is Theos Dolophonos.
The name does not reach your mind, Ink.
But you do feel it reach your ears.
Just a little bit of clarity. Could you say it again?
Theos Dolophonos. And that may not even be, well, it can't be accurate.
You
The same
do not
phrase.
hear the name.
Well, you hear the name, but you do not comprehend it.
Oh my. This cements a theory. A great theory, actually. One that was basically proven from the get-go, admittedly, but I don't
Big
even
thing.
know what you said.
Big thinking. When Adeline said it, she struggled. Brutus didn't.
Whatever that thing was in that blade, it seemed to have chosen you. Presumably. Not the Silvermanes, just you. See, Adeline told me. She told me of a name, of a god that deities worship, of beings that are truly magical, that were no longer anything, really. You see, gods that we see above, larger deities, they're people that have arisen beyond the natural confines of their human limitations. These things, these creatures in between everything, they live in a world outside of logic. They live in a world that's outside of everything that could even logistically make sense. A fourth dimension, if you will.
Before you continue, I do have to apologize, but I gotta go.
Alright.
So,
Matt,
yes.
say bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye, man.
Bye, Matt.
I'll be
Alright.
leaving. You are all free to continue role playing. If something big happens, let me know. Got any questions? Let
Alright.
me know. But I gotta go.
About a house
There
of
she
squirrels.
blows.
See you
Yeah,
all, my
goodbye.
friends.
Goodbye.
Good session.
Yes, I burped.
Leaving?
Yes, I
Yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bye, Matt.
Goodbye.
I have kitty.
He said kitty.
I have so much kitty.
For a creature to live in this state, this level of comprehension, they have to be something a little further beyond what we could even know as people. And it's interesting. You, yourself, whether you know it or not, have seen the void. You've seen what infinity truly is. The beginning and the end. Brutus, I don't think you're alive. But you're not dead either. You're just a man in between. Forever in between. How intriguing.
A dead man walking, you might say.
Essentially. I guess now we know where you get all those second chances. Because you never ever lost that first one. Oh my. The life you hold. How interesting. Then, yeah, I guess we'll just stop there. Talking.
Yeah, that's a fitting point to stop.
Alright.
Important
19.
lore drop.
End. Stop
Lore
streaming
drop.
now.
Yes, there's